Hi, my name is Blue the Researcher. Today, we're going to talk about the African literature, and I hope you stay until this video is over, unlike my ex who left me. Chararu. African literature. What comes in your mind when you hear it? Anyway, African literature has origins dating back thousands of years to ancient Egypt and hieroglyphs, or writing which uses pictures to represent words. These ancient Egyptian beginnings led to Arabic poetry, which spread during the Arab conquest of Egypt in the 7th century CE, and through Western Africa in the 9th century CE. Africa experienced several hardships in its long history which left an impact on the themes of its literature. One hardship which led to many others is that of colonization. Colonization is when people leave their country and settle in another land, often one which is already inhabited. The problem with colonization is when the incoming people exploit the indigenous people and the resources of the inhabited land. Colonization led to slavery. Millions of African people were enslaved and brought to Western countries around the world from the 16th to 19th centuries. This spreading of African people, largely against their will, is called the African diaspora. Sub-Saharan Africa developed a written literature during the 19th and early 20th centuries. This development came as a result of missionaries coming to the area. Though African literature's history is as long as it is rich, most of the popular works have come out since 1950, especially the noteworthy Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. Afro-Asian literature mirrors not only the customs and traditions of African and Asian countries but also their philosophy of life, which on the whole are deeply and predominantly contemplative. African short stories and poems. List of story essa, Tug-of-War a Folktale B. The Hands of the Black by Luis Bernardo Honwanak. The Gentleman of the Jungle a Kikayu Tale D. The Rain Came by Grace Ogut. List of poems If I Went to Heaven Anonymous B. Africa's Plea by Roland Tombakai Dempster C. Africa by David Diop. The Sorrow of Kodio by Ball Tribe. African literature is not important only because of its relevant setting and relatable storylines. It also increases our social consciousness and raises awareness of social, political, and economic crises that the African continent is facing. Once again, I am Blue the Researcher, believing as for the future, your task is not to foresee it, but to enable it. Thanks for watching.